San Pedro Sula. The name itself conjures images of verdant mountains, cascading waterfalls, and vibrant culture. Honduras' second largest city, nestled in a lush valley, possesses a raw, natural beauty that captivates the senses. Yet, beneath this alluring facade lies a stark reality. San Pedro Sula is a city grappling with rampant crime, social unrest, and a pervasive sense of danger. The contrast is jarring, a stark reminder that paradise can be easily lost amidst chaos and violence. This essay is not meant to demonize or sensationalize. It is a call to awareness, a plea for informed travel. It is about understanding the risks, acknowledging the realities, and making responsible choices that prioritize safety and well-being. For those seeking adventure, the world offers a tapestry of destinations where beauty and security coexist. San Pedro Sula, sadly, is not one of them. We live in an age of unprecedented access to information. The world, with all its wonders and woes, is literally at our fingertips. This access, however, comes with a responsibility to delve beyond the glossy brochures and curated Instagram feeds, to seek the truth behind the carefully crafted narratives. This is especially crucial when it comes to travel, particularly to destinations grappling with complex challenges like San Pedro Sula. The allure of the unknown, the thrill of venturing off the beaten path, is undeniable. But exploration should never come at the cost of ignorance. Ignoring travel advisories, dismissing warnings from fellow travelers, or downplaying the potential risks is not bravery. It is recklessness. Informed travel is about understanding the full spectrum of a destination, from its breathtaking landscapes to its societal struggles. It is about acknowledging that paradise often exists in fragile ecosystems, vulnerable to the disruptions of crime, poverty, and instability. San Pedro Sula has earned the dubious distinction of being one of the most dangerous cities in the world. The statistics are sobering, painting a grim picture of a city in the throes of a relentless crime wave. Homicide rates have consistently placed San Pedro Sula among the highest globally, a chilling testament to the pervasive violence that plagues its streets. Armed robberies, carjackings, and kidnappings are tragically commonplace, casting a long shadow over daily life for residents and visitors alike. Behind these statistics lie countless untold stories of loss, fear, and despair. Local communities bear the brunt of this violence, their lives held captive to the whims of criminal elements. Businesses operate under constant threat, their economic livelihoods hanging by a thread. The city's potential, its vibrant spirit, is stifled by the ever-present specter of crime. At the heart of San Pedro Sula's struggles lies a complex web of interconnected challenges. Gangs, fueled by the illicit drug trade, wield significant power, their influence seeping into every facet of society. Turf wars, vendettas, and battles for control over drug trafficking routes erupt with alarming regularity, turning the city into a battleground. Extortion, a brutal tool used to maintain control and generate revenue, cripples local businesses and terrorizes communities. The presence of these criminal elements is not confined to the shadows. They operate with impunity, their grip on the city palpable. This brazen disregard for the law creates an environment of perpetual fear and uncertainty. For travelers, particularly those unfamiliar with the city's dynamics, navigating this treacherous landscape can have dire consequences. Section 5. Beyond the facade. Crumbling infrastructure, failing services. The scars of San Pedro Sula's struggles extend beyond the realm of crime. Years of neglect, exacerbated by economic hardship, have taken a toll on the city's infrastructure, Roads are often poorly maintained, riddled with potholes, and prone to flooding during the rainy season. Public transportation systems are unreliable and often overcrowded, making it challenging for residents and visitors to navigate the city safely. Healthcare facilities, already strained by limited resources, struggle to cope with the influx of patients seeking treatment for violence-related injuries. Basic services, such as reliable electricity and clean water, are not guaranteed, further compounding the challenges faced by the city's residents. These infrastructural deficiencies not only impact daily life, but also hinder economic growth and discourage investment. Section 6. Despair's grip. Poverty, unemployment, and social unrest. Underlying San Pedro Sula's struggles is a deep-seated economic crisis. Poverty is rampant, with a significant portion of the population struggling to make ends meet. Unemployment rates are staggeringly high, particularly among young people, leaving them vulnerable to the allure of gangs and criminal activity. This toxic mix of poverty, lack of opportunity, and societal despair creates fertile ground for unrest and violence. Protests, often sparked by frustration over economic inequality, government corruption, or lack of basic services, erupt periodically. While most demonstrations remain peaceful, there is always the potential for escalation, particularly in a city where tensions run high. For travelers, finding themselves caught in the crossfire of social unrest can be a harrowing experience. Section 7. A symphony of warnings. Heed the calls for caution. Governments and international organizations have issued stark warnings about the dangers of traveling to San Pedro Sula. Travel advisories, often accompanied by the highest level warnings, paint a clear picture of the risks involved. These advisories urge citizens to reconsider travel plans, highlighting the potential for violence, crime, and limited access to consular assistance in case of emergencies. These warnings are not meant to be dismissive. They are a reflection of the harsh realities on the ground. They are a testament to the tireless efforts of diplomats, intelligence agencies, and humanitarian organizations working to assess and communicate the risks faced by travelers. Ignoring these warnings is not only reckless, but also disrespectful to the individuals and institutions dedicated to keeping citizens safe. Section 8. Choosing safety, choosing wisely. A conclusion. The decision of where to travel is deeply personal, often driven by a thirst for adventure, cultural exploration, or simply a desire to escape the mundane. However, this freedom to explore comes with a responsibility to make informed, conscious choices that prioritize safety and well-being. In the case of San Pedro Sula, the evidence is overwhelming. It is a city grappling with profound challenges, a city where beauty exists in a fragile, often dangerous ecosystem. There is a vast, wondrous world out there waiting to be explored. Destinations where ancient ruins meet modern marvels, where pristine beaches give way to snow-capped mountains, where cultures collide and create symphonies of human experience. Let us choose wisely, let us choose safely, and let us ensure that our journeys are marked by wonder, not tragedy. Section 9. Spreading the word, a call to informed travel. This essay is not meant to be a final word, but rather a starting point for conversation. Share it with fellow travelers, with those planning their next adventure, with anyone considering a trip to San Pedro Sula. Let us foster a culture of informed travel, where knowledge, awareness, and responsibility guide our explorations. Let us choose destinations that not only captivate our senses, but also respect our safety and well-being. The world, in all its beauty and complexity, awaits. Let us explore it wisely,